What is good? What is goody in the hoodie? We are just going to jump into it today because I got checklists. I got things I need to get done. We got homework. You know what's been happening? What's been happening is feel so musically blocked. Like I need to sneeze, but I can't because I've got tracks in the pipeline that need to get done. So that's what we're going to try and do today. We're going to try and get as far as we can to finishing this. Gotta show down for the playback. We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go, then maybe we can. You don't need to prove that I could change. But I wanna show that maybe I can. Show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know. Wait, this one is on now. You don't got, but you don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. And what's this one? Show I'm still the same. But you don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Okay, why have we got two of those? I like them to be even. No, you don't gotta know. Won't you? That's kind of doing the job of this one. But you don't wanna know. You don't. Just gonna check what I was thinking. What was I even thinking there? Yo, what's good, Dayton? I'm good. I'm chilling. Life's been treating me good today. Been vibing, been helping out with some people in the community, had some meetings. It's exciting to see everyone's music and stuff. But yeah, my main objective, I'm trying to get this track finished, man. I'm trying to get this one wrapped up, tied up, nice, neat little bow on the top. All of that ish. I started this stream so fast I forgot to grab my water bottle as well. Let me know what you think of the kind of the background lights as well. I'm kind of upgrading the lighting setup. I got a little mouse thing. Can switch up the colors. Fancy. We're getting real fancy these days. So what was I thinking with that? So basically what I was thinking was just all wrong. You got 43, 44, nice. This one's panned a bit to the left and this one's center when it shouldn't be center. Easy fix. Cancel. Let's just minimize this for now because we might need it later. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. And what we're going for is kind of an equivalence in left and right. This is just a mistake that I made that we need to kind of backtrack and see now. But you don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. And one more time. But you don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Get them both to negative 13. No, you don't gotta know. See that? Negative 14, negative 14. No. It's about right. That's about where we want it. Let's chop off the ends of this because we don't need them no more. Bap, bap. We've got auto-tune on here, but it already sounds a little bit... You see how the auto-tune sounds like it's working too hard? But you don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. I'm going to check that. Let's take off the... Actually, let's leave the auto-tune on and go ARA. I'm doing it all today. Normally I would cut this bit out because it's a bit boring, but you don't. But you don't. You don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. Like some really harsh tones in there. Pitch drift that, bring that a little bit to the center. If you have any questions on what I'm doing here with Melodyne, let me know. You don't wanna know. It's a bit of a different beast. You don't gotta know. We can fix all of these up. Highlight correct. You don't gotta know. And it's just this last note which dips a little bit fancy. And then we'll bring this in, pitch strip that. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Little bit cleaner. Flatten that in. Okay. Drag the auto tune to the new track we just created. Delete the old track. Bring the auto tune back, and now it don't have to work so hard. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Perfect. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. I mean, this one needs it for sure. There's going to be a lot of this as well, guys. Sorry. This is the majority of, I think this is what takes up the majority of my mixing time, is correcting vocals. We can get rid of that big deep breath in. But you don't want. But you don't want. But you don't want. You don't wanna know. You don't. Make sure this little pitch, you want the scoop up to be right. No, you don't gotta know. Let's see what happens if we take out that breath. No, you don't gotta know. It's a little bit cleaner. You can get away with that because it's not a lead vocal. Sometimes when you've got a lead vocal and you take out all the breaths, it sounds weird. It sounds too robotic, like it's not a real person. But when it's a backing vocal, I feel like you can get away with taking away some of those artifacts. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. And then we've got some extraneous breaths. No. Fire. Modulate that a little bit tighter. Pitch drift it a little tighter. Double check. You don't gotta know. You don't gotta know. That's nice. I think auto-tune can pick up the rest of that. The point is we don't want it to be... Bum bum. I mean, it goes on for a little bit. Thank you so much. SG Dens one. That name kind of hits low key. Appreciate the sub, bro. Or yeah, the follow even. Which I don't know which one that is. We can just duplicate the auto tune over there. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. I don't know why it does it twice. It's just feeling itself a little bit, but... Oh, we move. Oh, here it is. Bring that down in volume a touch. Where was we? That's a lot cleaner. Make sure we've got fades so we don't have pops in here. And I want all of this compressed. Bring this in. Bring this into this layer. Yeah, that works. Actually, my brain doesn't quite like that arrangement. But you don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Bring it back just a little bit because it's quite heavy. And I think we could do with some basic EQ on this. We're just going to do a cautionary high pass. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. And just take out some of the harshness that lives in my vocal around the 1-2K. Copy that over because it's very similar. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. That sounds really nice, but I think
You don't wanna know.
I want to push those vocals more into the delay. Now we're getting into the more of the creative decisions. I've got a delay set up for the vocals, the vocal tape delay. Let's push that.
You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know.
Check that in the mix.
We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go, then maybe we could. You don't need to prove that I could change. But I wanna show that maybe I can. Show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know.
Yeah.
You don't gotta know. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her.
Comes up a little bit in volume, but oh, you're working on your own track. Well, that's fire. Use this for reference. Let me know if there's like, if you have any questions about how you would do it in your DAW, let me know because I can answer that. But yeah, this is just how I like to run it. So those are my kind of the main ones. Now we've got to work on these ad-libs. So let's bring this one.
Show I'm still the same.
That's dropping into our ad-lib layer. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's mostly just vocals left. I mean, what's this one here?
Gotta slow take your time.
I haven't decided if I want to use that or I want to process the group. I haven't decided.
Cause you ain't never wanna mess with it.
I think I'm just going to use the group.
No, it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be with.
Oh, but it sometimes it has that group cut and sometimes it doesn't. So let's explore this for a second. Here we go. And kind of duplicate it over. See how that runs.
No, it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with it. Promise you be feeling me the best if I. No, it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be
I love that.
with it. I promise to the man like me, yeah. We ain't never gonna see the end of it. I ain't even gonna ask for the past of it. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now. Won't you take your time?
Oh, do we like that ending or do we like...
Won't you take your time?
I think I like the fade out kind of drip more. I think that's fire. So we've set that decision in stone. Sometimes it's nice to just make those decisions.
No. Won't you take your time?
So we've got a dry one here, which I think makes sense actually. Cut out this dead space. There's no sound here. So we do this I do it for organization and also just in case maybe I left a breath in there somewhere. It's nice just to know that that's not going to be an issue. Kind of cuddle my fades up to that clip. And same here, we don't want any clicks or pops. And a nice little fade out at the end. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Promise you'll be feeling me the best if I. Know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show time for the playback time. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you'll be feeling me the best if I.
I wonder if there's a type of plugin that I have that can give me some extra width. I mean, of course there is. I know it. I know there is. I've got it already set up. Let's try this wider Hass effect and send it in as a send.
Won't you take your time? Won't you take your time?
Versus
Won't you take your time?
just gives me a little bit of volume on the sides. It's not really pushing the way I would potentially like it. But that's because I've already got it spread out quite wide in the stereo spectrum. You can see I'm just thinking. I'm just playing with ideas right now. Let's go Vox Doubler. See how that sounds.
Won't you take your time?
I'm a fan of that.
Won't you take your time?
It's got like a tone in it that I'm not a super large fan of. Let me read this sec. Because she sent me layers and layers, yeah, and my friend and I simply had one recording track each on the playlist. I sent the beat to one track, the verse from myself and my friend to another two. Yeah, good idea. I put her harmonies on 3 different tracks so I could pan them equally left, right. I would do the same. What I'm struggling with is sidechaining the volumes so they don't drown the main verses. Oh, sidechaining the volumes on your harmonies. Yeah, so you're gonna wanna compress them. So when they come in, you're gonna wanna compress all of your things together and then compress your harmonies to the lead vocal, so that when they come in, they're not super loud. That's gonna help you. Not the sidechain. Go for just straight regular compression on the harmony. See how that sounds. Yeah, knock that.
Won't you take your time?
Ah, see how that just opens up. There's no the harsh mids.
No, it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never.
I want to see how it feels if this was further back in the mix. Do you know what I mean? Like at the moment, everything's right there. Let's try pushing it. Let's try pushing it further away, using a far verb possibly.
Won't you take your time? Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with it. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna
Dimension.
for the man like me. We ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now. Won't you take your time?
Damn, that last chorus is giving me the energy that I wanted it to give.
Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with it. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never.
So we can think of this as my lead Vox. But what is this group actually? Because is it even useful? Oh yeah. Lead Vox plus sides, you could call that potentially. And then you have my chorus, but this isn't.
You don't wanna fall for me, girl. You can never know. No, it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never. We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go, then maybe we could. You don't need to prove that I could change. But I wanna show that maybe I can. Show I'm still the same, still the same. You
This one right here has got to get sorted, but we're almost there.
wanna know. You don't gotta know. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't.
There's one part in there which, when it comes in, is a little bit strong. It's that low.
Won't you take your time?
Yeah, that's got to come down. That's just a layer that you feel.
You ain't never wanna. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I
Let's try negative 16.8.
gotta slow it down for the play.
We're almost there, guys.
Time. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I
Hey, yo, thank you so much, Purdy. I never could. I appreciate it.
take your time. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I
Now you can kind of feel that underneath layer instead of hearing it.
gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess
Bit more volume on that. Bit more volume. Give that some punch.
No, it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause
Yeah.
you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise with a man like me, you gon' we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna.
Okay, cool. We're in it. Let's go to our ad libs, which are going to process in like unique ways to hopefully give us a little bit more dimension. But for the most part, we can just get rid of these long parts. Bap, bap, bap. Pull this here, pull this here. So we're working with just the section we want. What is this?
Well, maybe you could. Was
Yeah.
gonna ask, give a test and maybe you could pass. Well, maybe you would never look like you was gonna ask for help.
Let's not, we don't have to be, it pops in, it comes right back out. We don't have to be super crazy. Let's see if auto-tune itself can handle that.
Maybe you could pass. Well, maybe you would never look like you was gonna.
Dial up the auto-tune a bit. This is textbook laziness right here.
Give a test and maybe you could pass. Well, maybe you would never look like you would.
Yeah, nice. It needs it doesn't need all of that. It doesn't need all that low.
Maybe you could pass. Well, maybe you would never look like you was gonna ask for.
So
Give a test and maybe you could pass. Well, maybe you would never look like you was gonna ask for help. Was gonna ask for help. Won't you take? Could pass. Well, maybe you would never look like you was gonna ask for help. Won't you take your time?
and let's put it a little bit to the left.
Maybe you could pass. Well, maybe you would never look like you was
Yep,
gonna
that's it.
ask for help. Won't you take?
Give it some room. Give it some room. Notice that I'm using the same rooms for all of these so that all of the verbs aren't getting super tied in.
Let me give a test and maybe you could pass. Well, maybe you would never look like you was gonna
That's it.
ask for help. Won't you take
That's it.
your time? Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her.
That's all that does. It just goes, maybe you could. I think the second issue is that she threw in an amazing backing harmony over my friend's verse. But because we all recorded at 3 different places, I'm unfortunately in charge of the single as it's one of my projects. I had to figure out how to somehow multi-pan it. So you hear her singing about her subject matter without taking away from my boy's verse. Well, do you have all of the things on different layers? Do you have like a track with your boy's verse, a track with the harmonies, or are they all compounded into one place? Because if it's all on different tracks, kind of like how this is, that shouldn't hopefully get in the way. You should be okay. This is one of my favorite little ones here.
You don't need to prove that I could change.
And because I actually can't sing, I know it might look like I can sing. That's a clever little trick that I like to play on people. I'm going to come in. This is where I like to actually bring in Melodyne. Double space ARA to get it loaded in. Yeah, of course, they're all on different. Okay, so you're cool. You might have to use your ears a bit to kind of match the EQs and get everything in the space. Yeah, exactly. Automation. All that business.
I'm still.
Double click to get it all locked in.
I'm still the same.
Same. This last bit.
Same.
That's telling me that this little crack right here should actually be up.
Same.
Should be up there.
The same.
Sounds a little bit like.
The same.
Sounds a little bit like robotic, like a touch edited, but I think chuck a little bit of like reverb on it, and then people just can be like, "Damn, Raya, you really hitting them notes." I'll be like, "What can I say? I'm just that guy." It's got a natural slight left leaning pan, which I'm okay with.
I could change, but I wanna show that maybe I show I'm still the same, still the same. You.
Same little EQ thing. In fact, you could get away with. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite plugins because of how simple it is. And don't quote me on this. I think it's free. Instead of fancy EQ, you just high pass. I'm actually going to cut it higher than regular and really push it into that long bus.
You don't wanna. I'm still the same, still the same. You don't
Damn, pretty.
know I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know. You don't
Oh, Vigo, it's good to see you, bro. I wanted to hit you up actually, cause remember that sample that we made in the last one? I swear, I love that beat that we made in the last stream. I want to drop it as a track. I want to. So we need to hit up in a DM, start talking splits.
I could change, but I wanna show that maybe I can show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Won't you?
I think I've got a couple more of those though. Or maybe I don't. Who knows? What's this one?
Give it to some, maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look like you was.
Same as this. So that we should really put this one up here so that they're together. T-I, T-I, T-T, T-T, T-A. Logic shortcuts. Trying to finesse a little both of them.
Give it to some, maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look like.
What's this one? Maybe you could. Maybe you could. Whenever I'm doing the thank you, bro. Whenever I'm doing the falsetto voice, I always want to come in and pitch correct manually because I'm so pitchy up there. My chest voice is kind of okay-ish. I can kind of like get my notes right. But as soon as I start, I just don't be hitting them notes. Double click. What's good, bro? And maybe you can. That's pretty much it. And maybe you can. But now you see, this is another reason why I like to come into Melodyne, because you can not only just catch your, appreciate you, bro. You can not only just catch your notes that you like, you can get the background noise and the breaths and all of this. Just clean up the signal, clean. And maybe you can. So clean now. Bounce it, cut it, fix it, drop it.
Maybe you ain't never look like you was gone.
Pop an auto tune on there anyways. Call this a safety auto tune and bring the VHL 3C to high pass it.
Look like you was gonna act. Maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look like you was.
I'm actually gonna bring down the high cut on this to 250.
Pass. Maybe you ain't never look like you was.
And let's throw it in a room and put it a little bit further back.
Maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look like you
Bit
was
more.
gonna act. Pass. Maybe you ain't never look like you was.
Okay, that's a bit too much. I don't like that. But now we've got all these ad-libs. Let's group this into like a maybe you could. Maybe you could kind of group, and we'll 3A. 3A's got a faster attack, so I think it'll be the right decision for this particular one. But I'm okay with being wrong as well.
Let me give it to some. Maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look like.
No peak reduction.
Give it to some. Maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look like.
No peak reduction.
Let me give it to some. Maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look.
No peak reduction.
To some. Maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look
Like 1 dB.
To some. Maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look like.
Now you see right there, it glued together. It sounded like kind of like almost one thing.
Maybe you could pass. Maybe you ain't never look like you was.
That's
gonna
it.
Ask for help. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise.
How do these ones sound?
The exit. Trying to gas us up. Gotta
Sound good, but they need to be high passed. Straight away, as soon as I heard it, I was like, too much low end information. And the funny thing is, like, we would potentially catch that later on, but I just like to be better safe than sorry.
She be talking down on the exit. Trying to gas us up. Gotta ask us up.
And then what's this one?
Hey.
That's gross.
maybe you could.
Oh, that's gross. You know what you got to do about that? This, that's gross. Sorry, guys. Sound like I'm chewing on spit. Wait, where's my signal for this? I don't think I did that one correctly necessarily. Yeah, I put it on the wrong thing. No plugin. Come here. Try again.
Maybe you could.
Here it is. Zoom in.
Hey,
Ugh. Yeah.
hey.
You've got to clip that end off the A. Can you guys hear what I'm talking about? Where I chat my lips up.
Hey.
That's gross. No one wants that in their ear. Nobody wants that in their ear.
Hey.
Even though it sounds more artificial, that feels better to me.
And maybe you could. And maybe.
How disgusting is that?
And maybe you could. And maybe you could.
We don't actually have to edit any of the notes on this because it's just talking. But those kind of lip smacks,
And maybe you could.
gross. I'm glad we caught that. TA, fade. And I'll tell you what I might do. I might bump up the gain so we can actually see the thing, and then we'll bring it down in volume here. Post fade again.
Be talking down on the exit, trying to gas us out. Gotta ask yourself, let me give a test and maybe you could pass us. Maybe you would never look like you was gonna ask for help. Won't you take your
What's good, Lucid? What's good, Anton? We're getting this track done today. Fingers crossed.
Promise you'll be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show time.
What I tell you guys about I can't sing. I mean, that booty cheeks. That's what that is. That's booty cheeks. Oh, I did it again. Wrong channel. No plugin. Come over here. Same again. This is why someone asked me the other day, like, is Melodyne worth it? Trust me, Melodyne is worth it, yo. I don't use any plugins. Maybe Q3 I use more than this, just about. But I use this so much. And the thing is, there's no alternatives. There's nothing else that you could be a flex pitch kind of guy, but there's artifacts. Gosh, this is going to be a mission. Before we go carving up the whole piece, let's get the whole thing. First, we got to ask the question, like, how are we trying to do this? Yeah, 2 vocalists at the ready. Not a bad shout. It definitely dips down there. And then it needs a small incision here. That's going to sound robotic as well. Much better. I'm not doing feedback on viewer beats this time around, unfortunately. Unless I finish this track super soon, which I don't think I will. I think I might run out of time today. We'll see. I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I think we got 90% of the way towards it. Yo, Visids, thank you so much Thank you so much for the follow, yo. Yeah, I am trying to grow the Twitch right now, so it really means a lot. If you're watching on YouTube and you can be over on Twitch, it would mean the world if you jumped over to Twitch, sort of see how it's going over there. I am currently trying to grow that because I feel like making music is better for streaming anyways. Like I can be, oh my days. Hey, I still ain't figured out where that's coming from. Thank you, Nico. Appreciate it, bro. I couldn't have done it without you guys being 100% real. That's all you, man. Thank you. What's good? That name looks bare familiar. Rye Kiss. I'm good, bro. Is it who I think it is? I think it is who I think it is. What's good, bro? Even though I put my tings on my tings. Yo, Wolves, thank you so much. And Wolves, my bad, yo. I saw your message in my Discord and I forgot to reply, but I'm gonna get to it. Thanks for messaging me.
No, it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show down for the playback.
Oh, still rough. I might have to cut this one. Yeah, possibly from a previous stream, but yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Gotta show down for the playback.
If I bang up the flex tune. Sorry, it's up the other way, isn't it? So that's kind of cheeky. Letting the auto tune take care of that much. Yeah, actually, let's see if the vibrato can't handle that. Yo, Crispy, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow, Crispy. It means a lot. Bit wrong. Bit crazy. Doing too much. Still a little pitchy. I'm not in love with it. I think I'm going to turn it off for now. Yeah, because you have something in there as well, so it's not as like we're lacking. Logic Pro crash, yo. Logic Pro crash. It do be like that sometimes, yo. Usually it auto saves, so I'm not too worried about losing any content and stuff. But the way it just be chopping down like that kills my soul. Right when you're in a groove as well. Cancel. Choose. The auto saved. It said the auto saved at 7:08. It's 7:30 now. Uh-oh. 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 I don't know if anyone else on Logic be dealing with this. I don't have this issue with Ableton, but yeah, with Logic, it just says sometimes, you know what, we're done. It says, you know what, we're good here. So sad, so sad. Okay, you get it sometimes as well. It looks like we're in a very similar place. Yeah. Although, ignore. Yeah, it looks like we're in a good place. Gotta show time for the playback. Cause you ain't never all time. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you'll be feeling me the best if I
play that. Gotta show down.
It might just be my ears, but something sounds a little pitchy to me.
All for me, girl. You can never know where I go. I ain't never played that, but won't you take your time?
Yeah, it might just be I might have heard it too much.
'Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show down for. 'Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show down for the play. 'Cause you. Down for the playback time. 'Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show down for the play.
You see where I say played that before? It's got like a
Playback time. 'Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know where I go. Fall for me, girl. You can never know where I go. You can never know where I go. I ain't never played that before. You can never know where I go. I ain't never played that before. You can never know where I go. I ain't never played that before. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never.
So we have these. Are you going to get Twitch companions sooner? Am I tripping? Fingers crossed. That's what we're going for. And hopefully once it starts making a bit more sense, I want to be streaming a lot more on Twitch. Like at the moment, I just do once a week. It's all I can manage. But if I start making a little bit of peas from it and it starts working for the business, then I can do that maybe instead of a video or something like that, or maybe on top of a video twice a week. So that's what I would really like to be doing. I think that would be really cool because I enjoy streaming, man. I really do. Because doing this, I'm not cutting nothing. I'm just doing exactly what I'll be doing in my own chair. So I can show you guys everything. Plus I can answer questions and get to talk to you guys. It's a bit different from the videos where you guys ask a question. I have to type it in a comment. It takes me like an hour and a half.
'Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I
don't think I've missed anything out. I cut out this ad lib right here because I did not like it. And plus, I can do this. I can make this track and you guys can hear it and you know exactly how I did it. That's cool.
You got me feeling all types of ways. She be talking down on the exit, trying to gas herself. Gotta ask herself.
So I forget how you do this. I don't forget how you do this actually. What you want to do is, you see how I've got my Vox coming to the stereo out now? Let's create a new bus. We'll call this bus what we'll call this bus? Vox group. Right?
Ask herself. Let me give a test and maybe you could pass.
And we're gonna direct everything through there, right? Sorry, all of the vocals through there. Now I want to treat all of the vocal groups as a whole. It's going to be very subtle bus processing, but I feel it will be necessary.
Change, but I want to show that maybe I can show I'm still the same still.
Have I not put the ad-libs through the...
Change, but I want to show that maybe I can show I'm still the same, still the same.
I'm missing a vocal from there. If I come back to my Ableton, which should be open. Don't know where Ableton went. and let's save this, because maybe having two DAWs open at once is the reason why it's crashing or whatever. But I know I'm missing a vocal. If you listen to the demo, go bring it down in volume.
Show I'm still the same, still the same. Show I'm still the same, still.
Wait, how do I listen to just the demo? There you go.
Show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know, you don't gotta know. Won't you take your time?
That before and after is kind of crazy, right? Like, check this.
Cause you ain't never wanna mess with a promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with it. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth
It's like the before and after the demo. It's like you take the top off of the demo and like actually let the high end out. That's kind of crazy.
It's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be with her. Promise with a man like me, you go. We ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask but the past of her. You ain't.
Yeah, we kind of. I'm really proud of this mix. I'm glad we got to do it together, if that makes sense. Like, cause none of my mixes are ever the same. So a lot of the decisions I might never make again. So it's nice that this is kind of recorded so that you can be like, how did he do that? Oh, okay, it was that one thing right there. But here's what I'm missing. Would you release an album or do you prefer singles? I really want to release an album, but it's got to make sense for my project. So it's number 48. New Find a Window, Come to D7 Shield, Raya Beats, Samples, R&B, Lucid Dreaming, Stems, 48, Channel 48 right here. Bring that up. This is missing. Yeah, I really want to work on an album, but at the moment, I don't have the push or the drive to be able to basically make it worth it. Do you know what I mean? To make it like financially viable, to market it, to kind of push and get the numbers I would like. So we're doing singles at the moment for the audience growth, and then once I feel like I have a project that or like a standing that I strongly identify with, I'll probably do that. I'll probably do an album potentially with a label, maybe.
If you let me go, then maybe we could. You don't need to prove that I could change, but I wanna show that maybe I show I'm still the same. Show I'm still the same. You don't want.
So we're in C chromatic. Instead of pulling up a new auto tune, actually, go no plugin and just steal it from another one, innit? You think I'm lazy? Really, this is efficiency.
You don't wanna know. Oh, I'm still the same. I'm still the same. You don't wanna know.
Yeah. Pan it a little bit to the left. To the left, to the left. Give it a little bit of verb. Why not a little bit of tape delay? Like, why be afraid of that? In the demo, I really liked that all of a sudden it gave this like in the demo I really liked that all of a sudden it gets really wet and then it gets really dry. Like, check this out.
Oh, I'm still the same. I'm still the same. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Won't you take the same? You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Won't you?
So we want to get the ad libs in the same kind of ballpark as well. And notice how like I'm layering up the compression. So those still the same. I want them to be in the same kind of ballpark and volume. Oh, you hear that as well? That was my fault for not melodyning it. Oh, come on, man. Again? Reopen, continue. Come on, man. Now it's happening too often. Maybe it's because the project is getting larger. Now that we're getting towards the end, it's like about the biggest it would ever be. But come on, right when I'm in the zone. Or maybe it's something to do with Melodyne, ARA, or you just hit a specific combination of things. So frustrating. I can imagine if I was working with like a client as well, that could potentially be mad embarrassing. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. What do we think about this this new light that I got at the back as well? Like I was going with purple, but yeah, purple kind of hits because it contrasts. Purple's the one right there. You could turn it up. Oh my days. Oh my days, I'm pressing the wrong button. No, it's up the max. It's up the max. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let me add them. Oh yeah, yeah, I've got 2 doors plus I'm streaming. I am asking a lot to be fair. No plugin, no plugin. I'm just doing that just in case that's the thing that was messing everything up. Come into Melodyne. Yeah, I'm excited to try it out for the new videos. I recorded a video this morning, and it didn't come in time. Get rid of that breath. Don't need that. And it's out. And it's drop down menu of the bar, beat info bar, click custom. Oh, is that for Melodyne? I'm still the same. Oh, that's pitchy. First get the pitch drift correct. I'm still the same. That's just kind of, it's just kind of gross how like normal it is. I'm still the same. And we get rid of this. The same. Sweet. Much cleaner. Print the track. And what's cool with Logic is it actually leaves my sends when I reprint that track, which is cool. Let's get that new auto tune on here. New VHL. I'm still the same. Yeah, that's too much. Bring it right in. TT. I'm still the same. In the mix. Oh, it's somewhere else. I'm still the same. It's in here. I'm still the same. Yeah, I've got a space bar clicking here. Feeling lazy. So instead of pulling up Melodyne, I'm just gonna bring my fade even closer. I'm still the same. Ha. It works because it works. Save. And then come back to my ad-libs. Where was I? Setting up my compression. Still the same, still the same. You don't still the same. That show, I feel like it's jumping out. It's like it's trying to do too much. Do you know what I mean? It's brave. It's an ad-lib. Like, gotta know your place. I want to push this one even further back. Is it even going further?
I'm still the same.
I'm feeling brave. For one ad lib, let's put it in a totally different place. This is a technique that oh, you can't do it in Logic. You technically can actually. This is a technique that Travis Scott uses to get really long reverbs.
I'm still the same. Still the same.
How does that sound?
Still the same. You don't wanna know.
I've got my ad libs pulled up, and it's not even making my compressor twitch.
I'm still the same. I'm still the same. I'm still the same.
Am I controlling the right one? Yeah.
I'm still the same.
So we've got it compressing. Obviously we had to pull up the volume for way too a lot to bring it down, to bring it to where we wanted it. So we've got to bring it back down again.
Oh, I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know. You don't.
And it's all going into bus 12, right? And which bus 12 I'll name well, I can't find it now, but whatever. So now if I come to bus 12 and just solo Vox group,
Show I'm still the same, still the same.
now I'm going to process the entire vocals as a whole, right? And it's going to be precautionary processing, really. It's going to just be like making sure we didn't slip up nowhere. I don't want low end at any point during the mix, right? We can get rid of all of that just as a safety precaution.
Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback, cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback, cause you ain't never wanna be with her.
I'm going to try Shadow Hills.
Man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask but the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback, cause you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise with a man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask but the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now.
So now they should be interacting a little bit with each other. Like you should kind of... I'm hearing a little bit of harshness from there.
Cause you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise with a man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask but the past of her. You ain't even.
Let's just see where we are.
I've been all kinds of ways.
I heard a little click when it came in. Might be in my imagination.
I've been all kinds of ways. You got. I've been all kinds of ways.
Sounds all right.
You got me feeling all types of ways. She be talking down on the ex.
I want to push that back further. Where did it where did it come from though?
Types of ways.
Tangle River. Tangle River, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the follow. We're really making it happen this stream, guys. Thank you. I mean, that is a lot, but thank you, Tangle, man.
In all types of ways.
It's this one right here. I mean, I feel like I was barely trying there. I want to see how it sounds with the vintage, really. Let's get real experimental. Let's try my vintage combo, which is here, here, and here, here to the Pro Q3. Just in the back. How does that sound?
X. She be talking down on the X. Trying to gas herself. Gotta ask herself. Let me give it to some maybe.
I think the gas yourself was too high passed. So those should be 250s, really, not 500s. Easy mistake to make. Easiest mistake to make. We're just listening. We're going through. We're listening.
All kinds of ways. You got me feeling all types of ways. She be talking down on the X. Trying to gas herself.
Here's something else I'm going to do as well that I've just thought about. Some of these notes I'm feeling harshness from it altogether. And this is a great time to reach for something like, if I come to Vox Group, this is a great time to reach for something like Soothe. Sounds incredible dealing with these types of issues.
Kinds of ways. You got me feeling all types of ways.
Just done.
She be talking down on the X. Trying to gas herself. Gotta ask herself. Let me give it to some maybe
You hear how that A was actually louder than the lead?
She be talking down on the X. Trying to gas herself. Gotta ask herself. Let me give it to some maybe you could pass yourself. You ain't never looked like you was gonna ask for help. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling.
Oh, it's hitting! Sounds sick.
Gotta show down for the playback time.
Yes, Tej.
Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go, then maybe we could. You don't need to prove that I could change. But I wanna show that maybe I show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know.
Yeah.
You don't gotta know. Won't you take?
I want to push the volume a touch on those. I think we can get a bit more out of that. It's here.
Won't you take?
I feel like when they came in, they were a little bit timid.
Still the same. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know.
Really let them know that we're coming into the chorus.
You don't need to prove that I could change. But I wanna show that maybe I show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't never
What a
wanna mess
baby.
with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise
Hey.
you, a man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now.
It's so good. I'm so happy with the way it flowed, it sounded, it felt, it grew, it popped, it locked. I'm going to do a touch of stuff that I think might help bring out the loudness in the track. See if we can't push any of that a little further. Whoops, wrong button. Actually, before we clip off the top, let's saturate from underneath. Let's not lose context of the whole mix.
Be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback, cause you ain't never wanna mess with it. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback, cause you ain't never wanna be with it. I promise for the man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Tryna show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now.
SSL vintage drive. Have I got that? SSL. I don't think I've got that. Let me Google it. Tell me if I find the right one as well. SSL vintage drive. That sounds like something I would like as well. Ooh. From solid state. That does look fire. That does look fire. And okay, so let me put you onto some game as well.
Cause you ain't never wanna mess with it. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback, cause you ain't never wanna be with it. I promise for the man like me,
So we got a lot of that good stuff right there.
we ain't never gonna. Down for the playback, cause you ain't never wanna.
That cut right there just made a huge difference.
Never wanna mess with it. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback, cause you ain't never wanna be with it. I promise for the man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know.
Yeah, I just had a look. I just had a look at online. $23.99. You save $175. Are you kidding me? Plus with the Oxide tape recorder extra. That is happening. That is happening off camera. What a shout, Tej.
No, it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback, cause you ain't never wanna be with it. I promise for the man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Tryna show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now.
I've got some of them.
Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise for the man like me, we ain't
I like the way this is glued all together so far.
You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what
I like the way that's glued it together before. I tried master plan. I didn't love it. I didn't love what it was doing to this mix, I should say.
promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise for the man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. You ain't never wanna be with her. I promise for the man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me.
So I've got to
Cause you ain't never.
So I've got to drive the gain up to make sure that it touches the threshold here on this limiter. And I'm going to use the 2 limiter system. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add the, I forget what it's called. It's universal audio something. I'm going to add the Poltec just to see if it needs it.
Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise for the man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you.
So you see how now I'm going to push into this limiter, and let's bring down this limiter.
Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise for the man like me, we ain't
It's a bit too much.
I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that.
Now we're going to get some volume. Ready?
Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise for the man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't
Sounds a little bit too compressed at the moment.
Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause
think we've got a finished song, boys and girls. I think we've got a finished song. Sorry about that last bit at the end. We just listened to the whole thing over and over, but that's how I like to do my mastering chains. Let's kind of have a listen. Take off the reverb, take off the loop as well.
I've been all kinds of ways. You got me feeling all types of ways. She be talking down on the exit, trying to gas herself. Gotta ask herself, let me give a test and maybe you could pass yourself. You ain't never looked like you was gonna ask for help. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show it down for the playback time. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go, then maybe we could. You don't need to prove that I could change, but I wanna show that maybe I can show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know, you don't gotta know. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never worth it to play that. Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna be with her. I promise with a man like me, we ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Tryna show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now. Won't you take your time? No, it's never.
My mic was down. Sorry, let me hear that.
It's never worth it to play that. Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even tried to.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. But then I'm thinking.
Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go.
I might even want to push it further. Because I don't hate it.
Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even tried to.
I'm just experimenting here. I'm just thinking off the top of the dome. I actually think I might want to accentuate that feeling. Because if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it on purpose. You're right. It does feel like it's quite like a drastic shift. If so 100%, drop it to 50, drop it to 50 or 30.
We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go.
Bring it kind of scoops like that.
Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even tried.
Nah, I'm not a fan of that. That's not nice.
The playback. We ain't even
Yeah, no, that's nasty. You can really feel the plugin working hard there.
Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't gotta show it down for the playback.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Down for the playback.
And what is that? It's TI in it, not the bass.
Gotta show it down for the playback.
It would literally be just these three. Let's see how that feels. That could potentially be quite cool.
For the playback. Gotta show it down for the playback.
Oh, okay. So you do have to do the bass as well.
Gotta show it down for the playback.
Did I cut some?
Yeah. Gotta show it down for the. Gotta show it down for the playback.
Don't love it.
Gotta show it down for the playback.
Doesn't work. I'm not a fan. But I'll figure it out. I'll have another listen to that. I'll have a listen. See if I feel like it is too abrupt.
Gotta show it down for the playback.
I don't hate it. It is very abrupt, but I don't hate it.
You don't need to prove that I could change, but I wanna show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know, you don't gotta know. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's
Yeah,
not
that's what
one.
I think I agree.
Gotta slow it down for the playback. Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I know it's never one.
I think this might be a bit too sharp.
We ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to show you before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now.
I don't like. There's something about that I don't like. Ooh, it's something in the mids. Oh, I thought it was in the mids. They should all kind of cut right there. TA. Small fade. Small fade. See if we got it with that. No, I missed something. Oh, it's the stage 73. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, that needs to stop right there.
You before we run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now.
Yep. Yep. That's the ending.
Do what I'm feeling now.
Oh, that feels so good, guys. That feels so damn good. So we come here. Whoops, not that. Ooh, cut the fluid core. I was thinking that direction as well. I was thinking something similar like that, where it's just vocal.
Ask for help. Won't you take your
But coming out the chorus.
gotta show it down for the playback.
Whoops.
Down for the playback. We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go.
Oh, that I kind of like that.
Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even tried
But
to
there is a click in there somewhere, which you'd have to work out.
the playback. We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go, then maybe playback. We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go
I think that's nice.
for the playback. We ain't even tried to leave this place.
So it's not in there. Check the Vox bus.
playback.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
The playback. We need gotta show it down for the playback. We need
It's in here.
for the playback. We need gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even down for the playback. We ain't even down for the playback. We ain't even try.
I'm hearing too many things at once. Here we go. Just that. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Whoops, I was going for this.
Gotta show it down for the playback.
That sounds lovely now.
Boy, for the playback. Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even tried to the playback. We ain't even.
Are you guys hearing that as well?
Gotta show it down for the playback.
It might just be my imagination.
Gotta show it down for the playback. We ain't even tried to leave this place. If you let me go, then maybe we could. You don't need to prove that I could change. But I wanna show that maybe I can show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know. Tried to leave this place. If you let me go, then maybe we could. You don't need to prove that I could change. But I wanna show that maybe I can show I'm
Now I'm doing too much. I'm touching too much. I know it's all good, and I'm just like fiddling with things.
If you let me go, then maybe we could. You don't need to prove. Gotta show it down for the playback.
I did. I have. You're right. Thank you.
If you let me go, then maybe we could. You don't need to prove that I
Thank you.
But I wanna show that maybe I can show I'm still the same, still the same. You don't wanna know. You don't gotta know. Won't you take your time? Cause you ain't never wanna mess with her. Promise you be feeling me the best if I.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I feel good about that. I feel happy about that. And then check out the exit times. So the song can really end about there. What do we think? Verse of the demo?
You ain't never wanna be with her. Promise with a man like me. We ain't never gonna see the end of her. I ain't even gonna ask about the past of her. You ain't even know what I'm talking about. Tryna show you for run it out. I'ma tell you what I'm feeling now.
I think we did a good job there, guys. I think we did a good job there. Bounce, project, or section. Start. That doesn't look like the very beginning. There we go. Bounce, project, or section from 11111. And does the end look like 46? No, it doesn't. Gosh. Logic is just so silly sometimes. Oh, it is 46.2-ish. And it's only a 1 minute 54 second song. Fair play. No shade. (24-bit) 44.1 interleaved dithering. Okay. Releases, new folder. What's it called? Take your time. Put it in the wrong place. Try that again. New folder. Create. Guys, we did it. We did it. So what I like to do now is I'll have this song. You can put songs onto your Spotify locally. I'm gonna have this in a playlist alongside other tracks that are like kind of R&B-ish and kind of like make sure it kind of stands up, make sure it kind of hits the same way those hit. And if I'm happy in like 3 days, 4 days, try it on a couple different devices. That's the file that I'm uploading to streaming services, yo. I feel like we did that one together. That was an adventure. I set out to finish today. We finished today. That feels good, huh? What pads did I use there? Good question. So that was Fluid Chords plugin. Fluid Chords for the main pad with the Tau LX for the synth on the top with a vocal chop. I'm going to purchase this in a sec. I'm very excited. I might purchase it as like a congratulations to me. Guys, thank you so much for your assistance, helping me pull this track together. Now that this is done, we can finally move on to, well, I say, we're probably going to be moving on to some more stuff, bringing back the beat reviews, bringing back the sample challenges for a bit until we get onto our next track. We'll be working on that together as well. I love you guys. You are the freaking best. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one, but I guess for now, all left to say is peace out. Beautiful, beautiful people. Love you guys.